I heard my own name first, followed by the sentence that would change everything. He's not even invited. Her voice was quiet, almost like a secret shared in confidence, but it carried the kind of hush you use when you want people to overhear. The laughter that followed cut deeper than the heat radiating from the grill in front of me. I didn't say a word. I didn't walk over. I didn't ask her what she meant. Instead, I slid my wedding band from my finger, placed it on the edge of the grill, and watched it warm until the metal was hot enough to burn. Then, without another glance, I walked away. No one tried to stop me. I met Claire 12 years ago in a bookstore. She was in the history section, pretending to read, but her eyes kept flicking toward me. We ended up talking about ancient wars, fallen empires, and destiny. She had a laugh that made you feel like you'd just been trusted with a secret no one else knew. Together, we built everything: a home, a business, a shared future. I trusted her in ways I'd never trusted another soul. So, the first time I felt the ground shift beneath us, I convinced myself I was imagining it. It began subtly. She lingered over her phone a little too long. Smiled at messages she didn't share. Our conversations grew shorter, her patience thinner. The warmth that had once come naturally now felt like something I had to earn. Then came the dinner I wasn't invited to. She said it was just the girls. But later, her brother let slip that a man named Ryan had been seated beside her. A week later, her phone lit up in the kitchen. I saw a message. His name. And the words, "Can't wait to see you again." I didn't confront her. I took a photo of the screen instead, and began to watch more closely. Two truths became clear very quickly. Ryan was a guy from her gym. Claire became careless when she thought I was still hopelessly devoted. She wasn't planning to leave me. Not yet. She wanted to keep the security, the house, the image, the lifestyle, while sampling something else on the side. I wasn't going to cry, plead, or shout. No, I would make her remember exactly who she had underestimated. Move one was financial. I shifted my business accounts into my name alone and froze our joint savings under the pretense of a tax review. She didn't notice. She rarely checked the accounts unless she was buying a new dress or posting her latest brunch on Instagram. Move 2 was legal. I hired a divorce attorney who specialized in high-asset cases. I gathered every piece of evidence, the texts, the hotel receipts, the photographs, storing them all in a private folder. Move 3 was social. I didn't just plan to leave her, I planned for her own circle to see her without the carefully curated mask. Not through rumors, through perfectly timed truth. That family barbecue was my stage. It wasn't my family, it was hers. She assumed I'd be working. I decided to arrive unannounced. When I got there, she was laughing with her cousin, wine in hand. I kept to the edges, shaking hands, pretending not to notice the way her smile tightened when she saw me. And then I heard it. "He's not even invited." Followed by a laugh that wasn't meant for me anymore. I set the ring on the grill, walked away, and left her to wonder. She called that evening. 5 missed calls. I didn't answer. Instead, I sent one text. "You might want to check your family group chat." 5 minutes later, months' worth of screenshots were in that chat. Messages between her and Ryan, the dates, the hotel bookings. No commentary. Just the facts. By the time she appeared at the house, her father had called me twice, her mother once, and her brother had sent a message that read simply, "I'm sorry, man." She burst in, furious. "What the hell did you do?" I didn't raise my voice. "I stopped protecting you." Her face drained. "We can talk about this." I slid an envelope across the table. Divorce papers, my lawyer's card, and the separation agreement. "You'll notice," I told her, "I'm not asking for the house. You can keep it. I've already moved out. But the business and the investments, those are mine." Her lips trembled. "You're ruining me." "No." I leaned back. "You ruined yourself. I'm just making sure everyone sees it." She tried threats, pleas, bargains, all too late. The paperwork was airtight, the accounts untouchable, the whispers already spreading through her family, friends, and social media followers. Her online presence had already gone quiet. When she finally left that night, she didn't slam the door. She closed it softly, like someone who had just heard the sound of her own ending. I sat there alone, but I didn't feel lonely. Betrayal doesn't just break you, it introduces you to the parts of yourself you didn't know could be so precise, so patient, so capable of quiet destruction. I never screamed. I never fought. I just moved every piece on the board until it was mine. And now, when I think about her voice saying, "He's not even invited," I almost laugh. She was right. I wasn't invited. I was the one who left, and I made sure she'd never forget it.